March 2019. A camera trap installed deep in the Calakmul jungle, Mexico, captures something impossible. The image shows a dead crocodile being carried by the mouth. But not by another crocodile. Not by an anaconda. And definitely not by a human being. The predator is covered in mud. The marks on the crocodile's body reveal a violent struggle. And the way it holds the prey by the head suggests an absolutely devastating bite force. But here's the disturbing detail. Crocodiles are apex predators. They've spent millions of years evolving to be practically invincible killing machines. Armor of bony scales, jaws capable of exerting over 2,000 pounds of pressure, deadly reflexes. So what the hell is capable of killing a crocodile? August 2017. Another incident. This time, researchers find the carcass of a 6.5-foot-long crocodile, dragged 260 feet from its nest. Multiple lacerations on the head, neck, chest, and abdomen. The drag marks tell a brutal story. Something attacked this adult female crocodile while she was guarding her eggs. Something powerful enough to completely overpower her. And the evidence suggests the attack happened just minutes before the researchers arrived at the scene. The predator was there, watching. Let's talk about crocodiles for a moment. Especially Morlett's crocodile, which inhabits Mexico, Belize, and Guatemala. These reptiles aren't exactly small. Adult males can easily exceed 10 feet in length. Some specimens reach 14 feet. They're opportunistic predators that feed on fish, birds, terrestrial mammals. They've been documented taking down cattle and even tapirs. And look, crocodiles have a reputation for a reason. They're known to be more aggressive and bold than alligators. More territorial. More willing to confront threats. The Morelletti crocodile has been recorded attacking people. At least 76 attacks recorded, 10 of them being fatal. So when you find one of these animals dead, preyed upon, your first reaction is, by whom? And here's the most disturbing part. This predator isn't just killing young or sick crocodiles. It's actively hunting healthy adults in their own territory. In the water. In the middle of the mud. In their nests. But before we reveal who this predator is, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, this is the perfect moment. Click the subscribe button now, turn on notifications, because what we're about to reveal will completely change your perception of the balance of power in nature. So what's the only predator in the Americas capable of hunting crocodiles? The jaguar. Yes. The largest feline on the American continent is also capable of killing crocodiles. And before you think we're just talking about small crocodiles or isolated cases, let me show you how deep this predation relationship really goes. Let's look at the scientifically documented cases. In Calakmul, Mexico, reptiles represent only 4% of the jaguar's diet. But that doesn't mean these predations are insignificant. Quite the contrary. That photo from March 2019 I mentioned? It was the first photographic evidence of a jaguar carrying a Morlett's crocodile. The jaguar was holding the juvenile crocodile by the head, apparently transporting it to another location. The feline's body was completely covered in mud, proving the capture happened in the water. And there's more. That case from August 2017, with the 6.5-foot female crocodile, researchers found fresh jaguar tracks all over the nest. Paw prints with drag marks. The carcass was located 260 feet from the nest, partially consumed. Analysis of the marks revealed something fascinating. Lethal bite a few inches from the skull. A triangular wound below the right front limb. The right hand chewed. Multiple abrasions on the ventral skin caused by dragging. This is surgical precision. The jaguar knew exactly where to bite to immobilize an armored crocodile. But maybe you're thinking, okay, these are small to medium-sized crocodiles. The jaguars in that region are relatively small too, right? Correct. In Calakmul, jaguars are smaller compared to those in the Brazilian Pantanal. But that only makes these cases even more impressive. And there's an even more surprising record. In Guatemala, where jaguars tend to be even smaller than in Mexico, there are unverified mentions in scientific articles, but accompanied by photos, of a jaguar that killed a large adult female Morlitz crocodile. Other field reports, although not scientifically confirmed, mention a jaguar that supposedly killed an Orinoco crocodile over 11.5 feet long. And in the Llanos, an American crocodile over 10 feet long. One researcher even mentions a 13-foot crocodile killed by a 265-pound male jaguar named Miguel, seen by local researchers. You might be wondering, okay, but these last cases are reports. Can we trust this? For that, we also have to delve into the jaguar's relationship with another huge reptile, the black caiman. It is, along with the rare Orinoco crocodile, the largest crocodilian in South America. It can exceed 16 feet in length and weigh over 880 pounds. It's as big as the largest crocodiles in the world. And jaguars hunt them too. In the Mamara Sustainable Development Reserve, in the Brazilian Amazon, we have the most detailed studies on this. And the data is surprising. First documented case, 2 black caiman carcasses, one of a 5-foot juvenile and another of a 10-foot adult, were found on the shore of a lake. They were only 16 feet apart from each other, consumed in the same period. Signs of struggle in the grass and flooded area rule out the possibility of scavenging. The tracks revealed at least 3 distinct jaguar individuals using the location simultaneously. Probably a mother with 2 subadult cubs teaching hunting techniques. Second case, June 1999. A 12.5-foot male black caiman was found dead, apparently attacked by a jaguar during an ambush in dense floating vegetation along a channel in Lake Mamara. And there's more. There's an old documentary, which some people question the authenticity, but which shows a pair of jaguars attacking a black caiman. In the footage, you can clearly see the caiman is at least 10 feet, maybe more. There's also a photo of another black caiman predation captured independently. And here's the most extreme case. Although not confirmed in a scientific article, a 14-foot 11-inch black caiman was found dead in Peru. According to local reports, the cause of death was a jaguar. 14.5 feet. Over 660 pounds of muscle, bony scales, and deadly jaws. Hunted by a feline. Now comes the part that makes all this even more impressive. You know what the average weight of male jaguars in Mamara is? 121 pounds. The largest ever recorded in that region weighed 159 pounds. Let me repeat, 121-pound jaguars are killing 12.5-foot black caimans. And we're not talking about rare events. In the Mamara Reserve, more than 80% of the diet of these small jaguars is composed of arboreal mammals and caimans. During flood season, these jaguars live 4 months a year in trees, raising cubs and feeding, swimming from tree to forage. They've developed an evolutionary specialization for hunting crocodilians. The jaguar's bite is the most powerful among felines in proportion to body size. While lions and tigers usually bite the throat, jaguars typically pierce directly through the prey's skull. This adaptation allows them to break through turtle shells, armadillo armor, and of course, penetrate the armored hide of crocodiles and caimans. So going back to the initial question, what is hunting crocodiles in the Americas? The answer is clear. The most adapted, most specialized, and most lethal predator on the continent, the jaguar. From Morlitz crocodiles in Mexico to the gigantic black caimans of the Amazon, jaguars repeatedly demonstrate that when it comes to predation, size isn't everything. Technique, bite force, knowledge of territory, and above all, courage make the difference. And here's the final detail I want to leave you with. This isn't a video about duels. We're not talking about who would win in a fair fight on neutral ground. We're talking about predation, about hunting strategy, about a predator that specifically evolved to dominate armored prey that most other carnivores wouldn't even try to attack. Compare this to the jaguars of the Pantanal, which can easily exceed 220 pounds. They're known for regularly preying on caimans, even in the water, but they don't cohabit with the large black caimans or crocodiles. The question that remains is, if a 121-pound Amazonian jaguar can take down an adult black caiman, what could a 220-pound Pantanal jaguar do? How large of a crocodilian could a jaguar at the peak of its physical form prey upon? Leave your opinion in the comments. I want to know what you think. And if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to leave your like, share with that friend who loves nature and wildlife, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And look, I left a special video gift right here on the side that I'm sure you'll like. Click on it now and continue this incredible journey through the world of predators. Until the next video.